Have you ever wondered who's really in charge of your decisions? Like, right now, you clicked on this video. Was that truly your choice? Or was it a decision made for you, moments before you were even aware of it? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a real scientific puzzle that challenges everything we think we know about consciousness. This is the story of the user illusion. Let's start with a simple experiment you can try at home. Raise your finger. Now, decide to wiggle it. When did you make that decision? Most of us feel like we decided, and then, almost instantly, our finger moved. But what if I told you that your brain had already started the process of wiggling your finger a full half-second before you felt the conscious urge to do it? This isn't a guess. It's a groundbreaking discovery from experiments conducted by Benjamin Libet back in the 1980s. He had people watch a special clock and note the exact moment they decided to move their wrist. Meanwhile, he was monitoring their brain activity. Consistently, he found a build-up of electrical potential in the brain, what he called the readiness potential, that began about 550 milliseconds before the person reported making the conscious decision. The conscious choice, though I will move now, only appeared about 200 milliseconds before the actual movement. This means your brain is getting ready to act long before you are even aware of the intention. So, if your brain is already in motion before you consciously decide, what does that mean for free will? Is our feeling of control just a story we tell ourselves after the fact? This is where the concept of the user illusion, popularized by Danish science writer Torn Retranders, comes in. He argues that our conscious experience is like a user interface on a computer. When you click an icon, you don't need to know about the complex code, the transistors, and the flow of electricity happening inside the machine. You just see a simple, clean result. The program opens. Our consciousness works in a similar way. It presents us with a simplified, neat version of reality. Your brain processes an insane amount of information every second: sights, sounds, sensations, memories. We're talking millions of bits of data. But our conscious mind can only handle a tiny fraction of that, maybe 40 to 50 bits per second. The rest is processed unconsciously. Your brain does all the heavy lifting in the background, making predictions, filtering information, and initiating actions. Then, it presents a summary to your conscious self, the user illusion. This summary is what we experience as our reality, our thoughts, and our decisions. Think about catching a ball. You don't consciously calculate its trajectory, velocity, and the effect of wind resistance. If you tried, the ball would hit you in the face before you finished the math. Instead, your brain's unconscious systems handle all those complex calculations instantly, and you simply move your hand to the right place at the right time. Your conscious mind just experiences the feeling of, I'm going to catch that ball. The decision feels like yours. But the real work was done behind the scenes. This doesn't mean we're just mindless robots. Libet's own experiments suggested something fascinating. While the initial urge to act might be unconscious, we seem to have a conscious veto power. In that tiny to a millisecond window between conscious awareness and the action itself, we can choose to stop it. So, maybe our free will isn't about starting an action, but about saying no. Consciousness isn't the driver, but maybe it's the autopilot with access to the brakes. So, the next time you make a choice, take a moment to appreciate the incredible, invisible machinery working inside your head. You might not be the sole author of your actions, but you are the experiencer, the one living the story your brain creates for you. And understanding this illusion doesn't diminish our experience. It makes it even more wondrous. Thanks for watching. If this made you think, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the mind. See you next time.